Hi, my name is Chris, and I am more than happy to introduce the next BMW plug-in hybrid to you. Now, since its market launch in 2017, the 5 Series plug-in hybrid has been an absolute success. And as a further impulse, it will receive a comprehensive update in both design and technology from July 2020. Now, besides the both well-known models 530e and 530e xDrive, a new model will be offered, the 545e xDrive. Oh, and it gets better. The 530e is now also being offered as a 530e Touring, both with rear-wheel drive and the intelligent all-wheel drive system BMW xDrive, just in line with the BMW strategic approach, power of choice. Our models here are the 530e and the 530e xDrive Touring. The exterior of the plug-in hybrid is identical with the combustion engine models. The only distinction of the plug-in hybrid is the charging connection on the driver's side front fender and the model designation on the trunk lid. The high voltage battery was already updated last year and has a capacity of 11.2 kilowatt an hour net, which carries over to the new model. Now, the high voltage battery has been located carefully underneath the rear seat, and it has been positioned in such a space-saving way that the luggage compartment remains fully suitable for everyday use. And in this case, for the 5 Series plug-in hybrid sedan, we're talking about a luggage compartment volume of 410 liters, and for the 5 Series plug-in hybrid Touring, 430 liters. And if in any case you need more storage space and you want to use a trailer, for example, you can simply use the trailer hitch. The interior is also identical to that of the combustion engine models. Well, almost. If you take a closer look at the center console, you'll see the differences immediately. Also, taking a look at the center information display, it now measures in at 12.3 inches. And the BMW Operating System 7 allows for quick and easy access to all plug-in hybrid settings and functions. The next change when it comes to the plug-in hybrid are the E-Drive switches. You can easily switch between hybrid and electric mode and also activate battery control. Depending on which mode you're currently using, the design of the instrument cluster also changes. And now listen to this. Pretty cool, right? But now let's take a deep dive and drop some facts. As I said, the sedan here is a 530e and the Touring a 530e xDrive. Now, both are powered by a BMW 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine with twin power turbo technology and a highly efficient E-Drive electric motor, which is integrated in the 8-speed Steptronic transmission. Now, a powerful engine plus innovative E-Drive technology results in pretty impressive numbers, as you can imagine. Now, the 530e as a sedan and the Touring as a 530e xDrive now come with a maximum torque of 420 Newton meters and a maximum power of 215 kilowatt, including a possible 30 kilowatt from the Extra Boost. Now, the Extra Boost is available for 10 seconds and can be activated by pushing the Sport Mode button twice. It is also available for a kickdown maneuver as well as in the MS switch position on the gear shift lever, which means both models can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in around 6 seconds. And when driving purely electric, you can reach a top speed of 140 kilometers an hour. But the numbers for the new BMW 545e xDrive are even more impressive. Here we're talking about a maximum torque of 600 Newton meters and a maximum power of 290 kilowatt. In both models, the electrical machine offers a maximum torque of 265 Newton meters with constant power of 55 kilowatt. Also, the BMW plug-in hybrid is equipped with a specific sound design. And particularly when driving a bit more energetic in sport mode, you will recognize the significantly sportier sound. If you like the maximum mix of power and comfort, just activate hybrid mode. Or if you enjoy full electric driving pleasure with a near soundless glide, then just use electric mode. And of course, the new BMW 5 Series plug-in hybrid is equipped with many E-Drive specific features. And maybe you've already heard about the E-Drive Zones. Already available in 80 cities, these are predefined inner city areas, geographically based on existing inner city environmental zones. Now, upon entering these zones, your car automatically switches into electric mode. Have you ever been rewarded for your driving style? Now, the facelift of the new 5 Series makes electric driving even more fun. Because with every kilometer driven fully electric, you collect points, BMW points to be precise, and these can be easily redeemed for Bmw Charging credits. Isn't that great? And it gets even better, because upon entering the E-Drive Zones, you collect twice as many points. Besides providing electric driving pleasure, your BMW can also help you to have full transparency about your electric range and also help plan charging stops with connected charging. All plug-in hybrid models of the new BMW 5 Series are fitted with active pedestrian protection as a standard. Now, when running on electric power at speeds at up to 30 kilometers an hour, an unmistakable sound designed specifically for electrified BMW models is generated to alert other road users that the vehicle is approaching without impairing the acoustic comfort of vehicle occupants. In addition, the standard equipment of the BMW 5 Series models with electric drive includes preconditioning, for example. Now, whether it's too hot or too cold outside, the temperature on the interior can be adjusted accordingly. Nothing beats flexibility, and that is why you can charge your plug-in hybrid almost anywhere. The high-voltage battery is charged in a particularly efficient way during driving by means of brake energy recuperation. What's more, it can be charged with a conventional household socket by using the standard charging cable included. Now, this way, the completely empty battery can be charged up to 80% within 4.3 hours. With a BMW i-Wall box, the same charging procedure can be completed within 2.6 hours. In all BMW 5 Series plug-in hybrid models, latest BMW E-Drive technology increases both efficiency and electrically powered range, as well as hallmark driving pleasure. As you can see, the 5 Series plug-in hybrid is not only future-oriented, but also fun.
The future of cars undoubtedly is electric. We at BMW Group, we have a clear plan how to go further in this direction, and based on our experience of 7 years in the market now and being a leader in electrified car sales in Germany, Europe and also on a global basis, we would like to share our vision on how to proceed. We have learned that the customer needs on a worldwide basis are quite diverse. There is not the one technical solution when it comes to the powertrain of the future. And that is why we offer our customers the free choice in, do I get my next desired car with a diesel engine, with a gasoline engine, as a plug-in hybrid, or as a fully electric car. We call it the power of choice. And today we would like to make you a bit more acquainted with our electrified powertrains, meaning the fully electric cars and the so-called plug-in hybrids. Whereas fully electric cars like the BMW i3 are a good solution for many customers already, we at BMW Group believe that plug-in hybrids are an equally good solution for the next many years and for even more customers. Here is why that is. Driving pleasure. The extra boost from an electric motor in the plug-in hybrid powertrain gives a car such an additional punch when accelerating from sharp turns, which you are originally only known from much bigger engines. Think of the millions of commuters in the European Union where the average distance to the workplace is less than 30 kilometers. For all those millions of customers, plug-in hybrid technology allows that they can basically cover their whole commute to work and back from work with electric driving. And for the weekend or for vacation, still they have the full long-distance capability of a conventionally powered drivetrain. Meaning, plug-in hybrids, it combines the best of two worlds. Plug-in hybrids behave like fully electric cars once they enter the city. This is because of the Bmw E-Drive Zone function. Another convenience function is that all the BMW Group plug-in hybrids come with auxiliary cooling and heating standard. So the car is at the right temperature already when you enter it. That's a big advantage over conventionally powered cars. Brake and win. In a BMW Group plug-in hybrid, you can regain energy from braking, which otherwise in a conventional car just disappears. So driving a plug-in hybrid, you get something back, and the battery will also be charged by energy recuperated from braking. What does BMW Group do to make charging a most convenient experience? The secret behind it is this little card labeled Bmw Charging. With this card or the related app, you have access to the biggest network of publicly accessible charging stations in Europe, more than 150,000 here already. It also gives you access to the high-power charging network of Ionity, where BMW Group is one of the founding fathers. And here, fully electric cars can quickly charge up when they go country to country or trans-Europe. Behind BMW Charging is also a wide array of services when it comes to installation for green electricity or wall boxes to charge your plug-in hybrid or your fully electric car at home. Even related to BMW Charging is a wide array of digital services. For example, you can make a reservation for a charging station before you reach it, or you can have information on whether the charging station is free or occupied. The digital services also give you recommendations for nearby attractions or food stops while you are charging. And the opportunities here are endless. Right now, we are only at the beginning with BMW Charging. One of the key innovations is the most recent introduction of Bmw E-Drive Zones. That means your plug-in hybrid will automatically switch into electric driving mode once you enter a city center or an environmental zone. Currently, we have prepared this functionality for more than 80 cities all over Europe, and more cities will be added. Another upcoming innovation is BMW Points. This is a loyalty program which allows our customers to collect electrically driven kilometers in BMW points, and they can redeem rewards for it. Currently, there is quite a public debate about the true environmental credentials of electrified cars. Often the discussion goes into the area, how has the battery been produced, which energy went into this production, and how does that impact the overall CO2 balance of an electric car. At BMW Group, we make sure that the overall emissions from production, sourcing raw materials, usage period, and the recycling of the car are in total substantially lower than with the conventionally powered cars. And without that proof of substantially less CO2 emissions, none of our electrified cars may come to market. Another area is the recycling of the battery and battery second life. We have prepared procedures that after a long life in a car, all our electric batteries can have a second life in stationary purposes, and then have a recycling where we regain more than 95% of the raw materials. So we have ensured a closed loop economy around these batteries so that the end of electromobility is not a big pile of unrecyclable material. What not too many people know is that the efficiency of an electric motor is much higher than the one of a gasoline or diesel engine. Whereas modern electric motors are around 90% of efficiency, the diesel or gasoline engine still is below 40% of efficiency. When you take the European average commuter as an example, who is able to cover the whole workday commute completely in electric mode, this can easily pile up to several hundreds of cost savings over the year compared to a conventional combustion engine. Independent studies show that, for example, with the BMW i3, the total cost of ownership over 5 years and 75,000 kilometers is more than 20% lower than with a gasoline-powered car. So big cost savings in the area of electrification. We at BMW Group are very sure that plug-in hybrids make much sense. They are a viable solution for the next many years within the BMW Group concept Power of Choice. Thank you for your attention.